Melanie, I've got a whole bunch of new songs I'm going to throw at you. Is that all right? Sweet. Okay. You don't have a choice. You're here. A couple of these I've played in front of a few folks, and perhaps how they go will depend upon how many more I share with you that I haven't shared with anyone. I have a dear friend in Nashville, and he's a South African dude, and his name is Jaco. Not a great name. And he is a professor at Vanderbilt at the theology school, and he's a pastor and a speaker and teacher and author and just general, all-around general smart dude. And he invited me into this amazing project. He has this new book that's coming out in February, and the book is called The Millennial Narrative. And he said, we've been talking about it for about 2 years, and he said, hey, I would love it if you would consider writing 12 songs to accompany my book. Never done that before. And so we talked about it, and he said, there's some rules, though. And the rules are, you have to write 2 songs per chapter of my book. And the book is basically a kind of a walkthrough of why the Old Testament book of Joel is a narrative that any generation can step into, especially our young millennial friends. He said, you don't have to write the songs in order, but I want it to follow the arc of that story in Joel. So 3 chapters. And if you know anything about the book of Joel, which I did not at that point, never read it before, it's 3 chapters, and basically it doesn't really turn to the positive until midway through chapter 2. And the first 3 verses, so I think it's verse 3, 4 plagues of locusts come. It's very Old Testament. And they wipe out everything. No food, no water. Temples destroyed. The cattle are moaning. It's a very sad scene. And he said, here's the deal. You can't have any hope until Song 5. So jumping into a project with that in the back of my mind was really challenging. Knowing the hope of Christ that I live in and not being able to necessarily call upon that in lyric was really, really challenging. To the point in the song that I'm about to play for you, which is number 4. I'm going to give you the numbers because that'll help you know where we are. Unless you want to hear maybe one before number 4. What do you feel like? Yeah, sure. I don't want to do 1 through 4 because it'll really. Do you want to hear all? Oh, okay. I'll do number 2. I didn't have that. That was not part of the plan, but I'm going to do it. So just why not? And it's right here, because I don't know these songs at all. Which is going to be a blast. Just kidding. dried up, the earth is aching, there is no water for the roots. The ground is grieving, no food for taking, I am withering too. I am withering too. There is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing I can do but cry to you. The strongest fire is only measured by what it takes away. Fierce like a lion, showing no mercy, loss comes as quiet as a thief. Help my eyes to see there is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing I can do but cry out. For this is how it is, and not how it should be. Why have you left me here in the between? Beneath the starless sky, this river has run dry. Give me the tears that I can't seem to find. There is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing I can do. There is nothing, there is nothing, there is nothing I can do but cry out to you, cry out to you, cry out to you. Cry